So recently I dropped these animations recreating the Squid Game logo from the original I saw on Netflix, and I got a lot of DMs about me recreating the texture part of it, that I didn't do it in my original video, and that's what we're going to learn today. Hello, my name is King Sam, and I drop graphic design, motion design, and video editing content right here on YouTube. And if that's something that interests you, give me a follow. And now let's jump right to the video. Okay, so we're starting here in After Effects, and this is where I actually stopped at the end of our format tutorial. We're going to make some slight changes to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to our final frame here, and that's here, and I'm going to delete other too many frames here because I don't need them like that. Now why I did that was because I want everything to be on a flat surface so that I can actually add my pattern or my texture to the animation. So what I'm going to do now, I can just change this back to 0 so that it looks, the rotation is actually looking normal. So now I can just delete this node too because I don't want to use it anymore. So now I'm going to select my layers from beginning to my end here. I'm going to left click on it, and I'm just going to pre-compose the layer. Now you don't actually have to use an already made animation like this. You can just use a photo or a logo PNG, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing this because I made an animation. And you should always pre-comp your layers when you're doing this kind of animations because it's going to help you swap out the pictures or the text or the logo individually. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to my file explorer here, and I'm just going to select my background texture that I'm going to use. And now this texture, I just downloaded it from freepik.com. I just go there and type whatever texture you need, and it's actually going to come out. It's really amazing. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer, and I'm just going to move the second one under like this. Okay, so next I'm going to do is I'm going to my pre-comp tool here, my pre-comp layer here, and I'm going to change the matte layer to the track matte to our first layer here. Now I'm going to come to this our alpha matte layer here, and I'm going to click it to turn it into a luma matte. Now next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our curve layer here, and we're going to apply it on this our first layer here. Now depending on the kind of texture you are using, you either need to maybe bump up the white a little bit to make it a bit more brighter, or drop it down to make it a bit more darker. So as you can see, as I'm making it darker, it's bringing out more details of my background layer here. So let's zoom in a little bit more. You can see it properly. So you can see now there are a lot of splatters now showing up because I dropped the curve a little bit downward. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to add our null object back, and we're going to almost reanimate our final animation that we did that last time. If you want to watch how I actually animated this, you can just watch the other previous video, but I'm not going to go over it again in this video. And voila, you have something that looks amazing like this. And the good thing about doing stuff like this is that you can easily just swap out the texture. For example, let's say I want to use this other texture image that I have here. What I just need to do is to drag it into After Effects here, and I can just click this first icon here. I'm going to this my second grunge layer here, and I can just drag, hold down Alt, and just leave it so you can swap it out on the under layer first. Now I'm going to the main layer here, and for the second layer here, I'm just going to select this, come here, hold down Alt, and just drop it on top, and it's going to replace it. Now you can see that our layer is not coming out as good as it was before. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to come back to my curves here, and I'm just going to adjust my curves till I get something I want. So now let's say I bring it up so it can be a little bit brighter. So let's say something like this. Down this a little bit and give it more oomph here. And now if you look at it, it looks amazing, it looks better, it looks like it's actually forming on the rusted metal. So if this video has helped you in any way, please like, share and subscribe. And now that I've learned how to make this animation, why don't you take a gander at learning how to make the Squid Game animation right here, or you can just watch this other video right here, and I'll catch you in that video. Until the next time, remember, improve every day, grow constantly, and game endlessly. Love you guys.